Hello, everybody. How's everyone's 2020 going so far? It's a little chilly. It was warm. It was warm here. It was like in the 60s around Christmas time, but the temperature has dropped, and we are now experiencing seasonally appropriate weather. Oh. Ryan, you like the year in review video? I tried to find some of my favorite moments. There's so much to go through that I'm sure I missed some good stuff. Hey, Christopher, enjoying Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is probably still a little cold. Yeah, I'm ready for spring. I'm actually ready for summer, to be honest. We could just go directly into summertime. Yeah, Ryan, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna handle WrestleMania as far as filming. Because I don't just want to film the ring and just show. I mean, because that's silly. Because anyone who wants to see it can go. Obviously, you can go watch it. And so I just want to kind of maybe vlog my experience. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I'm trying to look at other stuff going on because, for those of you who are not that familiar with wrestling, when WrestleMania comes to town, the whole town, like all these other wrestling events occur in the town. There's an event called WrestleCon, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about how much filming I would be allowed to do at WrestleCon because wrestlers want to get paid. When they get paid, wrestlers got to get paid to be filmed. So I don't want to get there and just not be able to film anything, if that makes sense. And then WWE does their own event access. So I don't have tickets for that yet. So I'd have to look into seeing if that's something I could film. Hello, historic routes and whereabouts. Oh, it is chilly. It's chilly tonight. But I'm trying to walk every day. It's just good for your body to walk every day. Get your heart rate up. Get your blood pumping. I will no longer talk about the specifics of my health on this channel because that just gets out of hand. Josie Randall, yeah, that is definitely something I want to hit up. Is the Wizard of Oz Museum in Kansas? That's a big one on the to-do list. T-Muffler, I've been through Scranton, Pennsylvania a few times. I didn't film anything. I'm a fan of The Office, but I don't know. Maybe we could do. Office wasn't even really filmed there. Just the intro. So I don't know. I could do the Office filming locations of the intro. Oh, do they do a parade? Ryan, tell me more about this parade. Nola D just mentioned Mardi Gras coming up. I would not be against doing Mardi Gras again. I had such a fun time. That was a really fun trip. Mardi Gras 2 years in a row might be a bit much. But I'm definitely not against doing Mardi Gras again in the future. I was able to get I managed to get a hotel for about $60 a night during Mardi Gras. I don't know how I really managed. It wasn't a very good hotel, but it wasn't the worst. Oh yeah, Gasparilla. I looked at going to when is Gasparilla in Tampa? Is it the same time as Mardi Gras? They do not have the real office open for people to see. The office was not filmed in a real office. They let you, Mr. Geek Now. Okay, help me out here. Let's brainstorm. You said they do let you film at WrestleCon. Like, what is there to film though? I mean, the wrestlers. Jacob Johns. Okay, so you can film at WrestleCon. Okay, I'm gonna trust you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some tickets for WrestleCon because I think that would be cool. I just wonder, like, what's the policy about vlogging? You know, wrestlers. You probably have to ask. If you have to ask wrestlers if they want to be in the vlog. I just listen. Wrestlers don't like to do stuff for free, and nor should they. I understand that it's their job. So, you know, they want you to pay for autographs. They want you to pay for. There's wrestling at WrestleCon. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go to WrestleCon. I think I've made my decision. I'm gonna go to WrestleCon. Maybe go to Access. Oh, Megan, that must be the first Oddities and Curiosities Expo of the year in San Diego. Fortunately, I will not be there. Love to be in San Diego right now. Go to NWA taping. I hear they sell out. I think I heard that there is, and I need to do more research into this, that there is apparently a wrestling company called Kaiju Big Battle where they do have monsters wrestle each other, which sounds freaking amazing. Jacob, yeah, sorry. I definitely understand. The last WrestleMania I went to was WrestleMania 13. So it's been a little while. Oh, you have a friend that works for Kaiju Big Battle? Yeah, I was really interested, just because it's something different. Yeah, I saw the double turn. Bret Hart versus Steve Austin. It was really interesting because I was at I've only been to a couple wrestling shows in my life, and I went to King of the Ring. Oh, the King of the Ring where Austin won, I was at, and then I was at WrestleMania 13, so I got to see in person. Have a good one, Jacob. Again, so sorry. My condolences. Your mom was a wonderful lady. She was so fun to be around. I can't imagine what you and your brother are going through, but take care, man. I know you guys have been through a lot. So yeah, I guess I'll be doing a series of wrestling themed vlogs. People will probably hate it. No one will watch, but we'll see. I know those of you who do enjoy wrestling, I'm sure will get a kick out of it. Talk to you soon, Jacob. Yeah, why are you at the beach? Why are you at the beach, Christopher? It's probably freezing. Sometimes the beach is the coldest place you can be because that wind comes off the ocean. I'll tell you, the coldest place you could be, the coldest place I've been is when you go to Chicago in the winter and you get that wind off Lake Michigan. Oh my gosh. I know where I'm going to be sitting on WrestleMania. It's I don't know how to explain it. So they show the arena, and then there's the rampway, and then the ring, and I'm in the corner here. So I think I'll actually be on the floor level but I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to see anything, honestly. All right, I see people. Thank you, WGAG Gag Gift Studios. Thank you for the super chat. Did I miss a super chat? Did I miss a $5 super chat somewhere? Because it says I have $6 in the bag. If you gave me a $5 super chat and I did not say anything, let me know, because I definitely don't want to miss someone's super chat. It was at Jessica. Well, Jessica, thank you for the super chat. I don't know why I didn't see it. Thank you, Jessica. Did you have a question or anything? Was it just a donation, or was there a question? If you ask a question, I definitely want to answer. Thomas Tillman, how are you doing? Thomas Tillman is a gentleman that makes the Carpetbagger smashed pennies. Okay. Someone is saying trans rights over and over again in the chat. Yeah, we don't get political here, but I believe that. Oh, she wanted me to say trans rights. I mean, people have the absolute right to dress, behave any way that they want. Why would anyone have problems with trans rights? People have the absolute right to live in a way that makes them the most happy. To me, it's a non-issue. I mean, just if someone wants to live that way and that makes them happy, then I have nothing but encouragement for them. And to me, it's not a political issue. It's just, it's a human freedom, human rights. You have the right to. Okay, well, yeah. I hope I said there. I'm not. Yeah, I definitely support everyone's right to live in a way that makes them the most happy. Everyone should be respected. Everyone should be respected for where they live. Everyone should be respected for their religious beliefs. Of course, I don't like anyone whose beliefs include violence towards other people, or beliefs if they want, I don't want people's rights to be racist or anything like that. But I think if you want to live your life in a way that makes you happy and you're not hurting nobody, then please do whatever the hell you want. It's America, right? The plushes are available. You have to go through Aaron Fector in order to get one. Yeah, these are really cool statues here on Main Street. I'm not sure. I think he's selling them on eBay. If you don't see them on eBay, please just send Aaron Fector. Just send him an email, and I'm sure he'll get back with you. Gomek the crocodile. Oh, Gomek. Yeah, he's pretty huge. I think he's one of the biggest crocodiles of all time. Christopher Lucas, thank you for the super chat. It's greatly appreciated. Guess you're busy these days. as I think a lot of people are, myself included. We're putting off so much stuff. Do I think I'd go to Alaska and see Togo? I feel like if I do want to go to Alaska because I want to visit all 50 states. And I think if I was in Alaska, I definitely would want to see Togo. Thank you, Melissa Winston. Happy New Year to you. Connie Yearly says, have you been to the U.S. Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville? I have not. I have not. Adjusting my selfie stick. Reba Michelle, I don't know if the plushes are on eBay at this point. Again, if you can't find the Carpetbagger plushes on eBay, just go to the Rockafire Explosion website and email Aaron directly, and he will hook you up. What's the next destination? The next destination... Listen, I would love to tell people ahead of time where I'm going, but at this point, it does become somewhat of a security concern. I don't want to get too... I'm not going to talk too much about it because there are now law enforcement and attorneys involved, but I have to protect myself and I have to protect my family, and saying where I'm going to be is a risk. I just said I was going to be at WrestleMania. That puts me at a certain amount of risk, but I do have to kind of be careful about my location. It's been proven to me that I have been in danger at certain points that I was not aware of, and I don't want to go much further than that. Thank you again, Christopher Lucas. I appreciate it. Oh, SG, thank you for the super chat. Happy New Year. Put this in your nice little bag. I will. Thank you. Let me see here. Holly Beth BB, what month or what season do you think you would visit the Wizard of Oz Museum? Summer. That part of the country, really, summer's the only time you can do the attractions. Michelle Riaz, any chances of shooting in 4K? I don't think my camera does. Okay, for someone who shoots video for professionally, I know shockingly little about it. Did I get new glasses? No. Believe it or not, these are the same I've had these glasses over 2 years. I've had these glasses longer than I've been doing this channel full time. I probably do need a new one. I will. Can you see how dinged up they are? I really need to go. It's fun. It's fun to block people because they have to go through all the trouble of making another YouTube profile just so they can yell one stupid thing. That's funny. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I really need to go ahead and get that eye exam. Connie Yeardley, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, it's been too long. I had a misunderstanding. There was an issue with when I quit my job, my eye insurance didn't transfer. My wife was her job shut down open enrollment the first year, so I couldn't get on then. Then the next year she was able to get me on, but I guess there was a misunderstanding between me and her on whether or not I was covered. So now I'm covered. I have I have eye insurance, and I need to just Team Taco. At least having trolls means you're kind of famous. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't seem worth it. Reba Michelle, thank you for the super chat. And there's a little fox. Oh, you can tell how blind I am. The fox is saying number 1. Yeah, I can't, without my glasses, I can read about there. From about here, I cannot see what the chat says. So my eyes are pretty bad. Pretty stinky. How lame is it? How lame do you have to be to keep making new accounts just so you can yell dumb things at strangers on the internet? Really, sir, madam, whoever you are, please take a look at your life. I'm sure there's more fulfilling things you could be doing with your life that would make you happier than what you're doing right now. Santa Girl, New Ripley's attraction in Gatlinburg? In Cooters? I have not heard this. Where did you hear this? I do want to go to Action Park. No, it doesn't even bother me. This doesn't bother me. Idiots yelling at me in a chat doesn't bother me. It's actually kind of funny. Going in the old Cooters. Well, what is it? Chuck Robinson's asked if people recognize me in the street regularly. Believe it or not, they do. I get recognized fairly often. It's really kind of surprising. Man, maybe I need to investigate this. Does anyone have any information on what kind of Ripley's attraction is going into Cooters? Antonio Noodle Gaming. I actually have a video from the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago. You should check it out. Who would win, Gomek or Maximo? Good. Oh, interesting. Gomek's bigger. But, man, I don't know. Maxico's my personal friend. So, I'm rooting for Maximo. Gomek's 8 people. I am hoping to go to Transworld. I need to shoot them an email, make sure I can still get a media pass. Thank you for... Anyway. Oh! Wild dogs are barking at me. For those of you not familiar, sorry, Transworld is not a convention for trans people. It is a haunted house convention, which was surely was named when trans was not used as much in the day-to-day dialogue as it is now. Dogs are the original trolls. Do I travel often? Woo! Yeah, me and Adam actually had a discussion. I remember who travels more. yes, I think there is a misconception about Ripley's and the fire. I think a lot of people assume that they remodeled because of the fire. Ripley's did burn down in a fire, but it was not the big fire that burned Gatlinburg a few years ago. But I'm really curious. Do I prefer for people not to come up to me in public? No, I actually like for people to come up to me in public. If you see me, feel free to say hi. That's absolutely... I mean, nothing weird. Don't, like, talk to me in the bathroom or anything. But, like, yeah, I would rather... Because sometimes I get, like, messages from people like, I saw you here, and I was afraid to come up to you. No. Don't be afraid. Just come up. Don't take pictures of me. Don't take pictures of me, like when I'm not looking, because that's creepy. Just come up and say hi and get a selfie. I've never been approached in the bathroom. I know Adam has. What were you doing New Year's? I just spent the night. Just did a quiet night at home with my wife. Do you know Tampa J? Yeah, I've met Tampa J a couple of times. I don't remember where I parked. Adam Hab says you're like a pro wrestler. You have to ask your person to take a photo. No, you don't have to. You don't have to pay me anything to take. I'm happy to take a picture. Or I will not charge people to take pictures. And the celebrities at Dragon Con charge like $40 for selfies. And I know I'm not. I've not been in any major motion pictures or anything like that. But I don't think it's. I don't know. I feel weird about charging for a photo. So that's what my most viewed videos. It's the abandoned Funtown Mountain amusement park. Most exciting thing I have planned for 2020. I don't have a lot of fully formed plan. I have a lot of ideas. There was no Quill Kitty. I checked when we went by. Babecat 2000, thank you so much for the super chat. It's greatly appreciated. No, I don't want anyone to feel like they owe me money or anything to take a picture with me. It makes me feel good. Honest to God, makes me feel good when people come up and they know, because it means it means that I've made some impression on them, that they enjoy watching my videos. It's an honor. It's an honor to meet people that appreciate what I do. It's not an honor to have to worry about my own safety, but when people are genuine and people are nice, that is amazing. Oof. See you later, Christopher. Ooh, so cold. Craig Phillips, how do you donate to Patreon? Just check the link in the description. That'll take you to the Patreon page. I like the Dark Order because one of the guys in the Dark Order has a worse wrestling punch than I do. What YouTubers do I watch? I don't watch a lot of vlogs or anything like that. Oh, as much as I'd love to listen to that song right now, I don't want to get copy struck. Where's 350 people in the chat? I just didn't realize that. It's a lot of people. Christmas will... 2020 home record challenge video. Are you doing that? I already did the home record challenge and I beat it. Never even call me by my name. And this is a true story. Every karaoke bar I've ever been to, they've played that song. That is like the karaoke song. Why is there so many people in here? 350 people. I'll stay in here a little longer because I don't want to disappoint. No, I actually contacted the way at the Quilt Museum. The president actually contacted me and apologized, offered me a tour, a personal tour, and then I emailed him back when I was going to be in town, and he didn't answer. Monster Palooza is amazing in Pasadena. When is Monster Palooza? I want to know more about this Ripley's in this new Ripley's at the old Cooter building. Oh, right, that's definitely on the list. So many things I want to do that are like summer exclusive. The Cooters in Gatlinburg moved to Pigeon Forge. Craig Phillips, thank you for the super chat and the little green pair with the big thumbs up. Monster Palooza April and September. When is the cruise? The cruise was canceled. There just wasn't enough interest in the cruise. I saw the new Star Wars film and I enjoyed it. What's my motivation? To see everything. Ripley's at Cooters opening in May. Interesting. I have to be really curious because Gatlinburg already has about every Ripley's chain there is. They have the aquarium, they have the Believe It or Not, they have the Guinness, they have the Mirror Maze. Actually, the one they don't have a Louis Tussauds. Could it be? Could there be a wax museum? Could there be a new Louis Toussaint's Wax Museum coming to Gatlinburg? That building used to be a wax museum. I'm so curious now. Yes, Ripley's owns Guinness. Yeah, the Cooters is in Pigeon Forge now. It didn't close down, it just moved. Visit animal sanctuaries, it brings awareness to them. And really, the Wax Museum is the only, like, Ripley's chain that they don't have in Gatlinburg, unless it's just a straight up brand new attraction. My wife is doing well. Why is someone saying I should play the trumpet? It's not going to happen. Sorry. They do have they have a haunted attraction as well. Yeah, only thing I can think of is there going to be a wax museum. Would I wrestle Tim Storm from NWA? He would probably destroy me. Been to Parrot Place in Gatlinburg? Oh, are you talking about, Girl? Are you talking about Parrot Mountain in Pigeon Forge? So I had to have a video there, and I love Parrot Mountain. I have been to Como Park Zoo. Are they tearing down the old Cooters building? Good question. I'm not a musical person, so I don't think I would ever play any instrument. Check out Gary, Indiana. Ricky Green got some Christmas moldramas from the San Antonio Zoo. Yeah, it's always fun when they rotate out the moldramas. Tupac or Biggie? I'm more familiar with Tupac. I haven't heard a lot of Biggie's music. Nathan Hayes is going to buy a shirt or two. Thanks for making 2019 awesome. Thank you for the super chat. Backyard Terrace Dinosaur Park is still open. I know they have a court date in January. I have been to Gettysburg. Do I like trains? Yes. I hope to be a train captain at some point during my life. Any favorite haunts in Virginia? Gosh, I don't know if I'm very familiar with any haunts in Virginia. Good old-fashioned review says, what are roadside attractions? It's an interesting question. Generally what I consider roadside attractions are like small mom and pop diversions, something interesting, something to grab your attention, some activity to grab your attention during a road trip. Generally, roadside attractions aren't something you would travel to see, although that's all that I do. It's something that you would like be diverted from a major road trip. You're going somewhere else. Am I a YouTuber? Does isn't that self-evident? I don't know. I love Boogie. Boogie's a great guy. It was a pleasure to meet him in person. I'd love to do some more videos with him in the future. I have Mammoth Cave. I have been on a tour of Mammoth Cave. Joseph Camp asking about what was you asking on? I'm sorry. Kansas. Get a lot of questions about Kansas. I am hoping to go up through Kansas this year. Why do I see thrill rides as torture devices? I have a fear of heights. Not like a debilitating fear of heights, but definitely a fear of heights. I don't like rides that turn you around and hold you upside down and I have been to Orlando quite a few times. All right, guys, it's about 9 o'clock. I think I'm going to run home and get some food. Did we have any last-minute questions? Yes, I've been across the swinging bridge of the glass floor. I've been to Smithsonian. I've been to several of the Smithsonian museums, Melissa. Natural history, American history, and the Air and Space. What's the longest distance you've traveled for a roadside attraction? For a single roadside attraction, I think 5 hours. What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened while I was filming a video? I fell once and hurt my arm real bad. It still hurts. And that was like 6 years ago. So that was embarrassing. Don't know if I'm coming back to Salem. Bit Dollywood for the last day. Probably not. Did you hear Pigeon Forge is putting up a ski lift? No, I didn't. I wonder where that's going to be going at. Brittany Evans, all my questions and suggestions were passed over, but you read everything else around it. Have a good night. Well, there's 300-something people in here. It's hard to get to every question. Rochester, New York, there's a family amusement park called Sea Breeze, Jackrabbit roller coaster. Where was I when I hurt my arm? I was in Powell, Tennessee, at this gas station shaped like an airplane. Need to come make a knife at Iron Mountain Forge, Pigeon Forge? I've never heard of that place. All right, and Team Talk says, what do I think of Baby Yoda? I think he's freaking cute as heck. I actually watched all the Mandalorian. Great show. Baby Yoda puppets, amazing. It was great. All right, well, thank you all. I will talk to you soon. There should be a new video tomorrow morning. This one's in the bag.